All right, Shalom. Peace, Yasharala. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who well, and salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth. All right, just going to go into it, man. As soon as this guy, well, before this guy even got in office, before yesterday, he was already making plans and moves as if he was already, inaugurated and had been occupying the White House for months. And it's only been day one. But before that, he was acting as if he was already president, man. I'm gonna go into it. Donald Trump reverses 78 Biden withdrawn Biden policies, withdraws U.S. from the WHO, declares energy emergency. All right, so right now it's seeming like this guy is in uh, the mindset of peace and safety, man. Which is gonna warp these people's minds. They already got the deliverance from Tic Tac. All right, Trump brought back the Tic Tac, so it just looks like he's gonna be that guy. He's gonna deceive these people, man. They're gonna think that he's the savior, but hey, he's just delivering them into another trial of the Most High. But this is First Thessalonians 5:1. But at the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as to dwell upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, so that's what it's looking like. But I'm gonna go ahead and let some of this play.
So big signs, big decisions being taken on the first day by Donald Trump, and is also now saying he signed an order that will address the cost of living crisis that the United States of America at the moment is looking at, and has also in one go reversed 78 Biden era policies. So this is something that Donald Trump has done within 24 hours after he's taken oath as the 47th president of the United States of America.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States.
In that merit basement that it sounds like he's going to go into, he's just giving a speech, but, this is me speaking. More than likely, that's that social credit scoring, all right? Because he's with Elon Musk. They're going to bring about this digital age and this AI age to its completion of the NWO, man. The Novus Ordo Seclorum, which, if you know what it is, you know what it is. But, it sounds like he's bringing things back to normality, to where all sides get along. Because, you had even people of that alphabet community that were getting annoyed with the multiple genders and such and so forth. And the DEI, which is the inclusion of everyone. You got people with certain handicaps that were involved in certain things where they shouldn't be involved in, inclusion of everything. If you want to be this, you can play into female sports so much that it was angering even certain women that are a part of the feminist movement, which goes into the alphabet movement, man. I mean, but there's no solution for any of this. The solution we already know is the wrap up of the season of Homeland Security, or Babylon the Great. All right, but I'm gonna let it play.
States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy.
In which there was never an energy crisis, as you could see, even throughout the scamdemic, you had different sources of energy that E has been coming up, well, that Jake is, and all these different, people have been coming up with that E has been stealing or putting patents on, or just offing people altogether. But energy is a earthly element, man, and it can be generated through anything, because the thing that's powering us, we're made of energy, man. The spirit and different types of molecules and things that you can't see of the flesh. But hey, you could generate energy based off of messing with the elements, man. Just having a knowledge of how to deal with the elements. And Esau knows this, man. But the thing is that as far as the economy goes, they need a certain type of energy to keep things spinning at uh, 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 a low grade revolution.
Emergency. We will drill, baby, drill. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
And this would have been a great idea years ago, but the thing is, America's so outsourced and they owe every goddamn body. He's really just saying that, yes, he's going to make Americans slaves. Like, it may sound like he's giving jobs to America, but at the end all be all, he's going to essentially make every American more of a wage slave. The sovereignty is gone. All right?
For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
My colleague Rohit Sharma is still with me. Rohit, one of the other things that we are hearing at the moment is the fact that World Health Organization, WHO, that is also something that Donald Trump is now looking at, making sure that America withdraws from. The United States of America no longer a part of the World Health Organization.
Yeah, exactly, Ashwa. This is just I don't know how to even react and say this just came in. Bloomberg and New York Times are reporting that he has signed an executive order asking or removing the U.S. from World Health Organization. This is such a big deal. Nobody expected this to happen. This is something new. I mean, I guess this is developing as far as I'm concerned. I'm trying to get hold on the information, but again, he mentioned in the past that it will be a day of shock and awe. And I think this is exactly what he meant. I mean, this is definitely a big shocker. He never talked about taking the U.S. out of World Health Organization anytime in his campaign, but he's just signed an executive order per Bloomberg and New York Times that would take the United States out of World Health Organization. And remember, he'd mentioned some of those things during COVID time, if my memory serves me correct. At that point in time, he blamed World Health Organization for concealing the origins of COVID and not acting in accordance. And he talked about defunding World Health Organization at that point in time, in the sense that he would not want to give aid to World Health Organization. I think this is him, the part of him basically, when he said he would probably go after something, some people, some organizations. Maybe this is him, putting the blame on WHO for the COVID outbreak, which eventually caused him to lose the 2020 election. So really a big breaking news that United States will no longer be part of World Health Organization.
Right, Rohit, definitely. If this is something that Donald Trump has done, then definitely, he stayed true to his word. He had said that once he takes oath, then definitely there will be awe and shock. So this news that there is a possibility we could see the United States of America not being a part of the WHO is something that definitely will be shaking the world. Rohit, in your opinion, do you also believe that his policies will help the Americans in the long term? Because we are seeing a lot of problems for Americans, both external as well as internal at the moment.
Well, Ashwara, that's what the people around him believe in it. I think Donald Trump believes in it. He's promised that this will be an era to make America great again. He said today that 40, 50 years from now, when people look back, the young people, they'll look back, they'll look at Trump and being one of this, life-changing, era-changing president. So he definitely believes that whatever he's enacting and the agenda that he has will uplift Americans, will help Americans who've been suffering, especially those uneducated college voters that have voted for him, those blue-collar workers who feel ignored over the years, that were the backbone of American economy not too long ago. So that's what he believes in. And, in my opinion, I think we'll just have to wait and watch, Aishwarya. But some of these things, it kind of probably makes sense to a lot of Republicans right now. Does it make sense to larger public? Like I'm actually surprised by this move of WHO. So we'll have to wait and watch what implications and consequences we have. But Donald Trump firmly believes that he's on the track to make America great again.
I blew up on TikTok.
And even Jeremiah said amen. But hey man, there it is. They really believe that this guy is going to save this place. All right, but the Lord doesn't want it to be ultimately. So what it would say that the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Egypt, and it shall fail in every work. As a matter of fact, since I said that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. But these politicians, they're just set up to make you people fight, man. The plebeians and the patricians. All right. This is Isaiah 19 and 1. It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it." And we've been seeing the chariots, making their debut more and more. All right. Into the coming of that day, it says, "And I will set the." Let me skip on down. Yeah, this is Isaiah 19 and 3. Salaki. Isaiah 19 and 3. "And the spirit of Egypt shall fill in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards." Right. It's almost like it's like they kind of did a Bible move, how it goes into the scriptures where it was certain mighty men that were rejected at first, and then people came back to them begging, like, "Oh, we need your help." Except on the left hand side, Esau knows how to play the trick. "Oh, we need your help. Your ideas are really great. We just got a little butthurt in some of the ways you said things, but